The ghostly child in the mirror. In an old, abandoned house, there's a room with a dusty mirror that reflects more than just your own image. Visitors claim to see the ghostly figure of a child standing behind them, reaching out as if pleading for help. Legend has it that the child met a tragic fate within those walls, and their spirit now lingers, trapped between worlds. The legend of the ghostly child in the mirror had spread far and wide, captivating the curiosity of thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Whispers of the tragic fate that befell the child echoed through the halls of the dilapidated house, adding an eerie aura to its already haunting presence. Word of the mirror's mysterious powers had reached a young woman named Emily. Drawn to the enigmatic tales, she ventured into the abandoned house, her heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. As she cautiously stepped into the room housing the dusty mirror, a chill ran down her spine, making her hesitate for a moment. Taking a deep breath, Emily steadied herself and looked into the mirror. At first, all she saw was her own reflection staring back at her, but as she blinked, the room seemed to shift. The air grew heavy, and her reflection faded into the misty outline of the ghostly child. The child's eyes, filled with a mixture of sadness and desperation, met Emily's gaze. She could almost hear the silent plea for help emanating from the figure trapped within the mirror's depths. Fear and compassion intertwined within her, compelling her to uncover the truth behind the child's tragic fate. Driven by a newfound determination, Emily delved into the history of the house, searching for any clues that could shed light on the ghostly apparition. With each piece of information she uncovered, the puzzle began to take shape, revealing a heartbreaking tale of sorrow and loss. As the story unfolded, Emily discovered that the child had once lived within those very walls. Their life had been marred by neglect and abuse, their innocence stolen at a tender age. Trapped in a cycle of despair, the child's existence had come to a tragic end within the confines of the house. Armed with this knowledge, Emily resolved to help the ghostly child find peace. She delved deeper into the world of the supernatural, seeking guidance from mediums and spiritual experts. Together, they devised a plan to release the child's spirit from its eternal torment. On a moonlit night, Emily returned to the room with the mirror. Armed with a sense of purpose and a newfound understanding of the child's plight, she called out to the ghostly figure, her voice filled with empathy and compassion. With each word, the child's ethereal form began to waver, as if being pulled towards the light. As the final words left Emily's lips, a brilliant glow enveloped the room. The mirror shattered, releasing the child's spirit from its spectral prison. In that moment, a sense of tranquility washed over Emily, as if the weight of the world had been lifted from her shoulders. The legend of the ghostly child in the mirror would forever be etched in the annals of paranormal history. But for Emily, it would serve as a reminder of the power of compassion and the ability to bring peace even to the most tormented souls. As she left the old, abandoned house behind, Emily carried with her the knowledge that she had made a difference. The ghostly child would no longer haunt the mirror, but instead find solace in the realms beyond, forever freed from the tragic fate that had bound them to the mortal world. Emily walked out of the old, abandoned house, her heart filled with a sense of fulfillment. She had witnessed firsthand the power of empathy and compassion to bring peace to a tormented soul. The weight of the world had been lifted from her shoulders, replaced by a profound tranquility. As she made her way back to her everyday life, Emily couldn't help but reflect on the significance of her encounter. The legend of the ghostly child in the mirror would forever be etched in the annals of paranormal history, but for Emily, it meant so much more. It was a testament to the profound impact one person could have on another, even in the most supernatural circumstances. Word of Emily's extraordinary experience spread throughout the town, and soon she became known as the Ghost Whisperer. People sought her out, hoping to find solace for their own haunted souls or the spirits that lingered in their homes. Emily dedicated herself to helping others, using her unique ability to connect and communicate with the supernatural. Her reputation grew, and soon Emily found herself traveling to different places, encountering restless spirits and offering them the compassion they desperately needed. She became a beacon of hope for both the living and the dead, bridging the gap between the two worlds with her empathetic nature. But in the midst of her newfound purpose, Emily never forgot the ghostly child in the mirror. She often wondered about their fate, hoping that they had found true peace beyond the realms of the mortal world. She would occasionally visit the old, abandoned house, now known as a place of healing and release for lost souls. Years passed, and Emily's work continued to touch countless lives. She became a renowned figure in the paranormal community, sharing her experiences and insights to bring comfort to those who felt trapped between the worlds of the living and the dead. One day, as Emily sat in her study, reflecting on her journey, a soft breeze brushed against her cheek. She turned to see a familiar presence standing before her, the ghostly child she had freed from the mirror all those years ago. There was a serene glow surrounding them, a testament to the peace they had finally found. In that moment, Emily knew that her mission had been fulfilled. The ghostly child had come to thank her, to show her the profound impact her compassion had made. As the child's spirit faded away, Emily felt a deep sense of gratitude and contentment. From that day on, Emily continued to help others, guided by the knowledge that even in the face of darkness, there was always a flicker of light waiting to be ignited. The legend of the ghostly child in the mirror lived on, not only as a tale of the supernatural, but as a reminder of the boundless power of compassion and the ability to bring peace to even the most tormented souls. Emily's encounter with the ghostly child had reaffirmed her belief in the interconnectedness of the living and the dead. She realized that her ability to bridge the gap between these two worlds was a rare gift, one that she must use to bring solace and healing to others. Word of Emily's extraordinary abilities spread, and people from all walks of life sought her assistance. They came with stories of lost loved ones, unfinished business, and unresolved emotions. Emily listened attentively, offering comfort and guidance as she helped them connect with the spirits that lingered on the other side. With each encounter, Emily found herself delving deeper into the mysteries of the afterlife. She studied ancient texts, sought the counsel of wise mentors, and explored forgotten places where the veil between the worlds was thinnest. Through her tireless efforts, she discovered new ways to communicate with the spirits, to understand their needs, and to offer them the closure they craved. But Emily's work was not without its challenges. She encountered restless spirits consumed by anger and despair, trapped in a cycle of suffering. These tormented souls tested her resolve, pushing her to her limits. Yet, she refused to turn away, knowing that even the most troubled spirits deserved compassion and a chance at peace. As the years passed, Emily's reputation as a guardian of the living and the dead grew. People traveled from far and wide, seeking her aid in navigating the complexities of the afterlife. She became a beacon of hope, a guiding light for those lost in the darkness of grief and uncertainty. But amidst the demands of her newfound role, Emily never forgot the ghostly child who had started it all. She often visited the mirror where the child had been trapped, whispering words of gratitude and remembrance. She knew that it was the child's gratitude that had allowed her to continue her mission, that had given her the strength to face the challenges that lay ahead. Over time, Emily became a legend in her own right, her name whispered in hushed tones among those who sought her help. The tale of the ghostly child in the mirror became a symbol of hope and redemption, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, a compassionate heart could bring light to the most shattered souls. And so, Emily's journey continued, her purpose clear. She walked the delicate line between the worlds of the living and the dead, offering solace and healing to those in need. She knew that her mission was not just about helping spirits find peace, but also about reminding the living of the power of empathy and the beauty of connection. In the end, Emily understood that the boundary between the living and the dead was not as solid as it seemed. It was a fluid space where love, compassion, and understanding could transcend the constraints of mortality. And in that realization, she found her own peace, knowing that her journey had made a difference in the lives of both the living and the dead. As time went on, Emily's reputation grew, and people from all walks of life sought her out for guidance and comfort. She became a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience and the power of the human spirit. Her small cottage on the outskirts of town became a sanctuary for those burdened by grief, haunted by lost loved ones, or simply in need of a listening ear. Word of Emily's abilities traveled far and wide, and soon she found herself receiving visitors from distant lands, each with their own unique stories and expert. The ghost ship of the Arctic. In the icy waters of the Arctic, sailors tell of a ghost ship that appears out of nowhere during snowstorms. It's said to be crewed by the restless souls of explorers lost to the unforgiving cold. Those who have glimpsed the ship describe eerie lights flickering through the blizzard and the sound of desperate cries echoing across the frozen landscape. Legend has it that the ghost ship, known as the Frostfire, emerges from the depths of the Arctic Ocean, haunting the imaginations of sailors who dare to venture into its treacherous waters. Its spectral presence is said to be a reminder of the countless lives claimed by the unforgiving cold and relentless snowstorms that have plagued the region for centuries. As the tale goes, the Frostfire materializes when the Arctic is shrouded in a thick blanket of snow, obscuring visibility and disorienting even the most experienced seafarers. The ship's spectral form appears suddenly, as if emerging from the very heart of the storm, its ghostly figure illuminated by ethereal lights that flicker and dance amidst the blizzard. Those who have managed to catch a glimpse of the Frostfire describe a chilling sight, a vessel trapped in time, its hull covered in frost and icicles, giving it an otherworldly appearance. The ship seems to glide effortlessly through the icy waters, defying the laws of nature, as if driven by an unseen force. The eerie lights that emanate from the ship's portholes cast an eerie glow on the surrounding snow, creating an ethereal ambience that sends shivers down the spines of those who witness it. The sound of desperate cries pierces through the howling wind, carrying across the vast frozen landscape, a haunting reminder of the tragic fate that befell the lost explorers. Legends surrounding the Frostfire are filled with tales of doomed sailors who fell victim to the ship's allure. It is said that those who dare to approach the ghostly vessel are lured by a mysterious force, drawn towards its icy embrace. Once aboard, they become trapped in an eternal purgatory, forever condemned to wander the Arctic wastes as restless souls. For generations, sailors have shared stories of the Frostfire, warning one another of the dangers that lie in wait within the Arctic's icy depths. Some believe that the ghost ship serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the harsh realities of the Arctic and the need for respect and caution when traversing its treacherous waters. Yet, despite the warnings, there are those who remain undeterred by the tales of the Frostfire. They possess an insatiable curiosity that drives them to seek out the truth behind the legend, to unravel the mysteries that surround the ghost ship of the Arctic. As the legend persists, the ghostly vessel continues to haunt the Arctic, a testament to the indomitable spirits of those who perished in the icy wilderness. The Frostfire serves as a chilling reminder of the price paid for venturing into the unknown, a reminder to respect the power of nature and to tread carefully in the realm of the Arctic's icy embrace. These intrepid explorers, driven by their insatiable curiosity, embark on perilous expeditions into the Arctic's icy depths, determined to uncover the truth behind the legend of the Frostfire. They face the treacherous waters, biting winds, and bone-chilling temperatures, knowing that the Arctic does not easily relinquish its secrets. With each journey, they encounter the remnants of previous expeditions, abandoned ships frozen in time, their masts reaching towards the heavens like skeletal fingers. The sight of these ghostly vessels only fuels their determination to uncover the truth, to understand what happened to those who came before them. As they navigate through the frigid waters, the explorers hear whispers on the wind, tales of the Frostfire's haunting presence. Some claim to have witnessed the ethereal glow of the ship, its spectral crew still manning the decks, forever doomed to wander the Arctic wastes as restless souls. Yet, amidst the warnings and the eerie stories, these brave souls press on. They know that the legend of the Frostfire holds a deeper meaning, a lesson about the power and unpredictability of nature. They seek not only answers but also a profound respect for the Arctic's icy embrace. As they delve deeper into the unknown, their footsteps leave imprints on the untouched snow, marking their path into uncharted territory. They encounter towering icebergs, their jagged edges a reminder of the Arctic's ever-changing landscape. And still, they push forward, driven by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Over time, Some of these intrepid explorers come to realize that the truth they seek may not lie solely in the physical realm. They begin to understand that the legend of the frost fire transcends the tangible, woven into the very fabric of the Arctic's icy wilderness. They learn to listen to the whispers of the wind, to read the subtle signs left by nature. They discover that the frost fire is not merely a cautionary tale but a reminder of the delicate balance between man and the natural world. It is a testament to the power of the Arctic's icy depths, a reminder that the price paid for venturing into the unknown can be steep. And so, these courageous souls continue their journey, not only in search of answers but also in search of a deeper understanding. They become guardians of the Arctic, advocates for its preservation and protection. They carry the weight of the legend of the frost fire on their shoulders, forever changed by their encounters with the ghost ship and the Arctic's icy embrace. For generations to come, the legend persists, inspiring both caution and curiosity. The frost fire continues to haunt the Arctic, a reminder of the indomitable spirits that perished in its icy wilderness. And those who dare to venture into its treacherous depths will forever remember the chilling reminder of the price paid for exploring the unknown. As they continue their journey, the courageous souls find themselves drawn deeper into the heart of the Arctic, guided by an unyielding sense of duty to protect this fragile ecosystem. They immerse themselves in the study of Arctic wildlife, climate patterns, and the delicate balance that sustains life in this harsh environment. With each passing day, they gain a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of maintaining harmony with nature. Their efforts do not go unnoticed. The world takes notice of these guardians of the Arctic, their unwavering commitment to preservation and protection. Governments and organizations rally behind their cause, implementing stricter regulations and policies to safeguard this pristine wilderness. The legend of the frost fire becomes a rallying cry, a symbol of the consequences that await those who ignore the delicate balance between man and nature. The courageous souls become ambassadors for the Arctic, traveling the world to share their experiences and educate others about the importance of preserving this unique ecosystem. They speak at conferences, write books, and collaborate with scientists, working tirelessly to spread awareness and inspire action. But their work is not without challenges. They face resistance from those who prioritize economic gains over environmental concerns. They encounter skeptics who dismiss their efforts as mere sentimentality. Yet, they remain steadfast in their mission, fueled by the memory of the ghost ship and the souls lost to the frost fire's icy grip. Generations pass, and the legend of the frost fire lives on. Children grow up hearing tales of bravery and sacrifice, instilling in them a deep respect for the Arctic and its wonders. The Arctic itself becomes a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of human determination and the ability to forge a symbiotic relationship with the natural world. And so, the frost fire continues to haunt the Arctic, not as a harbinger of fear, but as a reminder of the transformative power of exploration and the responsibility that comes with it. Those who dare to venture into its treacherous depths are forever changed, carrying with them the weight of the legend and a profound understanding of the price paid for exploring the unknown. In the end, the legend of the frost fire serves as both caution and inspiration. It reminds us that our actions have consequences and that we must tread carefully when venturing into the unknown. But it also reminds us of the immense beauty and resilience of our planet and the power we possess to protect and preserve it for future generations. As the tales of bravery and sacrifice spread, they began to shape the collective consciousness of those who heard them. The Arctic became more than just a remote land of ice and snow. It became a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of human determination and the ability to forge a symbiotic relationship with the natural world. People from all walks of life were drawn to the Arctic, captivated by its wonders and the stories that surrounded it. They sought to experience firsthand the transformative power of exploration and to understand the responsibility that came with it. The legend of the frost fire continued to echo in their minds, not as a harbinger of fear, but as a reminder of the risks and sacrifices made by those who had come before them. Those who dared to venture into the treacherous depths of the Arctic were forever changed by the experience. They carried with them the weight of the legend, a profound understanding of the price paid for exploring the unknown. They treaded carefully, knowing that their actions had consequences, and that they must respect and protect the fragile balance of the Arctic ecosystem. But the legend of the frost fire also served as a wellspring of inspiration. It reminded adventurers of the immense beauty and resilience